My trainees, it's day 20. Time ever marches on, and we are about 2/3 away through our program, which is really cool. So well done for sticking with it. I know I keep saying that, but yeah, really well done. It's really hard to stick to that and make it a habit, and we're almost there. We're almost there. Now today is Wednesday, so therefore it is a cardio day. And I want you to know again, if you've got another more suitable option for cardio, you know, you can get outside for a run, you can bike, you can swim, something like that, and you want to do that instead, go for it. It's definitely worth it. But otherwise, I do have you covered, and I wanted to do something a little bit different today. So we're not doing this based on your levels. I think there are 3 main ways of doing cardio within Ring Fit. So I wanted to give you the option of which one you wanted to do, which one you wanted to focus on. Either aerobic resistance exercises, jogging mode, or rhythm mode. Now each of these have a way of raising your heart rate and sustaining it at a suitable level, and I wanted to give you the choice of which one you wanted to do. So if you're doing jogging, if you're doing resistance, if you're doing rhythm, it doesn't really matter. You pick whichever one you prefer to do. Each one is going to work you hard, each one is going to be at a sustainable level as well. Do a minimum of 10 exercises or 10 areas today, and extend it up, probably up to 20, 30, whatever you want to do, whatever's good for your fitness level, okay? Sounds good? Again, reps are all adaptable, times are all adaptable, areas are all adaptable. Make sure you warm up, obviously. Make sure you're feeling good. Make sure you've got some water. And let's do this. Let's get our cardio on. So the resistance movements, these are based off of an aerobic threshold, so they don't need to be performed super fast in order to gain their benefits. They are mostly full body movements too. I'm cycling through 5 different movements here: knee lift, side step, overhead arm twist, ring raise combo, and knee lift combo. Getting the best of these moves involves using tips, examples, and raising the ring at the correct times. It can be tough to get the rhythm, but you'll get a full body cardio workout here, which is fantastic. Now these playlists have these 5 moves set as they are, and it repeats. Depending on how long you want to work out with these moves, you set the reps to your own taste, and I'd say do the playlist 2 times through in total, absolute minimum. Don't go over 5 times though, for your own safety. Rhythm mode has some fantastic benefits. It's a lot of fun, it's mentally stimulating with the twisting of the ring and the notes coming towards you, and the exercise elements are combined there too. It's very good. Now I've set up a playlist here with some favourites of mine, structured so that the start has shorter sessions to warm you up, like Wii Fit Medley and Fit Battle, and then it builds up to more difficult ones like the Breath of the Wild Medley and the Splatoon 2 Medley. But that's my own preference. Do at least 10 different rhythm sessions, set whatever difficulty you want to do for each. As was noted with a mistake I made last week, squats only appear in the arm and legs one in advanced onwards, so I do apologise for that. Now, do a minimum of 10 sessions. I don't think you should go past 20, but yeah, up to you. Good work. And the jogging mode playlist I have here is set again as a rough guide for you. Make sure the levels you do either have hashtag aerobic or hashtag stamina in them for the best length and intensity for this type of session. The example I've set has beginner, transient temple, disturbance meadow, and starting block bridge to start off with, as they are longer levels with minimum obstacles. I then put in additional things like squats, knee lifts, jumps and flight, and finish with areas like Monster Den, which features some core based aerobic work. So as with the rhythm mode, this can be set to taste, so work with whatever areas you actually really like, just make sure it's got those right hashtags. For a bit of fun, I actually like changing the earlier levels to morning and the later ones to night, but I forgot to do that on the example playlist clearly. Anyway, do a minimum of once through the 10 levels that you set, go up to 3 times through. So there are your cardio options today. All levels, can do whatever one you want. I think it's really cool. I think some variety and some personal choice in your training is definitely something that helps, and it will keep you motivated because you can set something that's fun for yourself. So today's Fit Fact, we're going to talk about muscle fibers and the 2 main types, slow twitch and fast twitch. This is to do with skeletal muscle, i.e. the ones that attach to your skeleton. So that's like your biceps, your quads, your latissimus dorsi, you know, the ones that we generally think of as muscles. So there are 2 types of muscle fibers within the bundles. There's the fast twitch and there's the slow twitch, and technically there are 2 different types of fast twitch, but we're just going to go into the very basics here. So slow twitch, or type 1 muscle fibers, they have high amounts of mitochondria, very small size, and they support the muscle system with fatigue resistance and aerobic metabolism. So what does that mean basically? They support aerobic movement. So they're very good if you're doing endurance events, if you're doing anything for a sustained amount of time, moving your muscles constantly. It's slow twitch fibers. To be honest, it's a lot of what Ring Fit provides. Will be using your slow twitch muscle fibers, a lot of what it does. So good to know what that is. Now fast twitch fibers, or type 2 fibers, well they're kind of the opposite. They're a little bit physically bigger, they have less mitochondria, and they produce high amounts of energy for short amounts of time. This makes them adept. This makes them very adept for anaerobic movements, things like holding your squat, things like your overhead press, your warriors poses, those sorts of really intense movements. They're great for powerlifting, they're great for sprinting, explosive movements like that. That's what they are adept at. Now, by training in a specific way, so let's say you're doing an endurance running, you can actually increase the amount of slow twitch fibers you have, and you can increase their efficiency, which therefore makes you better at that activity. That works both ways. That works for slow twitch, that works for fast twitch as well, which is pretty cool. There we go. That's your cardio day. Hopefully you've learned a lot today and you've done some really cool work. You're very sweaty. Make sure you have a nice shower, get something very nutritious in you. And level 1s, you're on a full rest tomorrow. Level 2s, we're going to be doing some flexibility. Level 3s, same. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope you've had a good session. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Take care.